Okay, here's another little thing I wanted to show you. If you're like me, sometimes the dimmer, the dimmer on these cars fails, and this is my light switch, and by turning the knob back and forth, that dims or brightens the lights on our dash. So first of all, in order to remove this thing, because this switch is actually lives inside this vent grill, and here's where we have our knob, and the way it attaches is with these two pieces. So in order to get it out, you need like a flat head screwdriver, slide it into either side, which is going to release these locks. You're going to be able to pull it out. So once this is pulled out, I'll show you what the actual problem is. So inside here is I don't know, my pronunciation might be off, but it's called a rheostat. So the way you disassemble it and get to the thing is by removing this metal cover first. See, it attaches with these little tabs here, so you're gonna have to pry them with a little flathead screwdriver. Once this cover is off, you're gonna see this piece here. Again, these little tabs, you can pry on them gently with a really thin screwdriver. And once that is done, put that aside. This is the part we're actually going to be working on right here, this white piece here. So as you can see, this piece, the shaft, is kind of stuck in there. So the way you remove it is by placing it into this first position, which actually turns on your corner lights, and that's gonna allow you clearance to pull this middle piece out, just like that. See, it has little springs here. Now the shaft is released. Pull it out. Next step is you're gonna have to remove this part. It just simply slides out. Now, this assembly of this is pretty self-explanatory. Just push up these metal tabs on both sides. Oh, so it leaves us with this little piece here, and right away you can see what the problem is. So that's why the dimmer doesn't work. So the way we're going to fix it is we're going to use the soldering iron, and we're going to just put a little bit of solder here, which is going to make this circuit work again. The only downside of doing this is that our dimmest setting may not be as dim as it originally was, but the overall functionality is going to be there. Alright, so I'm gonna take my test prongs and I'm gonna put one here and the other one at the end of this coil here. And we have continuity. So this, in theory, this should work. So let's put it back in the car and see how it works.
From Detroit to here, full recar, a car to car, head to head, almost wheel to wheel, battle for leadership of a Grand Prix between Senna, who has won 3 races, and Prost, who has won the same number. It's anybody's guess at the moment.